Well, today I'm taking a walk down the beach and I'm gonna see what I can find along the shore here. And down at the end of the beach there's a trail that goes up into the woods, and I'm gonna go up there and hike the trail through the woods along the ridge and then back down this way. I just came across a nice piece of birch lane here. That I'm gonna take along and use to carve something out of, I think. But anyway, I'll get back to you when I get down the trail a ways. It's a beautiful day. So nice to see open water out there too. Can't wait to get the boat in and do some fishing. But today, time for a hike. I'll tell you what, I don't know where it is or where I scared it up, but I just got one heck of a whiff of a skunk. Wouldn't this be a nice little place to make a natural shelter if you had to? Wouldn't take much at all to put in some vines and lay a tarp over the top and cover it with debris, and you would be all set. Look at, it's a great idea to use as much natural stuff around as you can. I mean, you could make a really nice shelter just by clearing a little bit of that away. Plus, most of this is dead. So, if you had to cut some of it out of the way, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. Oops, sorry about that. I just came across this tree, birch tree. I don't know if you can see that with the sunlight. Loaded all the way up with chaga. This side too. Unfortunately, it starts about 8 to 10 feet up or more. I just need a giant to get up there and get it for me. Well, I'm coming down through the woods here, and I don't know if they'll show up on video, but we already got hatching of mosquitoes, and it's only the end of March. But look at this, these holes you come across walking all through here. Pretty crazy. We also have stuffed plants coming up, and I forget what that's called. I'm gonna look it up when I get home in my book. It's real fuzzy, and I know what it is, but for whatever reason it's gone out of my head, so I'm gonna have to look it up. But we also have white cedar berries. Actually, these are juniper berries. But man, that's one heck of a hole. You aren't paying attention to where you're walking and you come across that. It's gonna cause some serious hurt. But I'm going through here's some more. I mean, this is a pretty rough trail. There's another hole. There's actually a whole long, and this is all natural slate through here. I mean, look down in there. It's like a ditch, a ravine. And it goes all the way down there for quite a ways. And that old cedar bush right there is growing up out of a 3-foot hole. And then down on the other side over here, I mean, look at this. You certainly wouldn't want to fall in there or step in there. And it keeps going. The problem is, a lot of it, a big part of it in fact, is covered over with sticks and leaves, and then this mossy stuff grows over the top of it. So you have to watch ahead of where you're actually going. I mean, I can't just watch where my feet are right now and right in front of me. I have to be looking ahead, especially in this stuff, because it is nasty. Definitely some ankle breaker territory. Here's another one over here I'll show you. Ooh, holy crap, this is slippery. See? And it's just comes out of nowhere and it starts. It was flat, and then you come along and there it is. And then it ends right over there. So I mean, they just start and end in the middle of nowhere. So we got to be careful. Hey everybody, this is Dawn from Southpaw Bushcraft. I finally got to my lunch spot on my hike here, and I followed that game trail for a long time and actually saw 3 pretty substantially sized deer, and then I followed it around till I came back here to this campground, found a picnic table, and I'm gonna show you guys my minimalist kit, and it's also gonna be a VR for Southern Prepper for his 500 subscriber giveaway. He loves kits and he wanted to see a kit, so I haven't shared my minimalist kit with you guys yet. It also is the other part of my car kit. You saw my big pack that I leave in my truck that I pretty much take with me everywhere. It's also the one that I take on my hikes and backpacking, but I use this one quite a bit too. It just slings over my shoulder and it has pretty much everything I need. I do a lot of spontaneous hikes. I see areas that I want to check out, and I don't always want to carry a big backpack. So I have this loaded with everything I need for minimalist things. So that being said, let's get at it and show it to you. I keep a pair of lightweight leather gloves. They're hooked here on the shoulder strap, which, by the way, the shoulder strap, it can be attached on the ends here as a shoulder strap, or you can take it off and hook it on these 2 clips on the back and wear this as a waist pack or a fanny pack. I hate calling them fanny packs, but this back pouch here, it velcros. That's for maps, and if I'm gonna hike in an area where I'm not familiar with and I just want to take this small pack, I'll go online and print out maps. And a lot of times, if there's regular hiking trails, they have maps printed out that you can take a copy of, and I'll just put it in a Ziploc bag and slide it in here so I can get at it. Has MOLLE strapping, so you can attach it to the bottom of your backpack if you want. I do that. I use this when I take my big bag that I haven't showed you guys yet. When I go on a week-long trip or a 3 or 4 day weekend and I have my big pack, I will attach this on the bottom of it so that I have it just as a waist pack, for day hikes and whatever. So that being said, let's get on to it. Try and make this as fast as I can. I finally got my Laplander, Baco Laplander, so I have it attached to a Mora knife here. I just have them strung together, and then they go through the loop here and sit on top. And I have it like that so I can take it off and toss these in my big backpack if I take that instead. In this front pouch, I have a penny stove that somebody sent me, a friend of mine that's not on YouTube. He makes them and gives them away, so he made that for me. I have a small bottle of alcohol. This is an old cough syrup bottle. Works great to put alcohol in because they were made not to leak, and I have never had it leak yet. So I'm actually going to use this in a bit. I've never used this. I have it in here, so I'm going to try it out today and boil some water to make some coffee after I get done with this. This is flavored coffee creamer for my coffee. About 100 feet of jute twine, ferro rod and striker, flashlight. I have tweezers in here because I have a tendency to get slivers, and so this works great to get them out. Little knife sharpener. This is the Gerber one. I forget what it's called. I just know it's Gerber. This is a crappy generic folding knife that, look at that, it's supposed to be a locking blade. I don't know why it's still in here. I need to throw this away when I get home. It's good and sharp, but it doesn't stay locked, and it slipped on me one time and I sliced my finger open. So it has a pretty heavy duty stainless steel blade on it that cuts really good. It just doesn't stay locked. It's not worth it. I need to find a good folding knife and replace this. This is sunscreen, SPF 30 chapstick. I just put this in there because my other one was almost empty, so I threw it out. Now that summer's coming, I'm starting to switch things out for summer. I have this with the sunscreen because my lips get sunburned all the time. Also, I wear a hat a lot in the summer because I don't like ticks, and so I wear a hat, but my ears get sunburned, the tips of my ears. I'll put a little bit of this on the tips of my ears. They don't get sunburned. Works obviously for the lips. 2 extra AA batteries for my headlamp or flashlight. 2 yo-yo reels because I like to fish and they work great. Bic lighter. That's what's in the front part here. I'll put all this away later. In the main compartment, you saw a park attendant walking around here. This park is not open yet. It doesn't open till May. So if this gets cut off in the middle, it's because he came along and kicked me out. Hopefully he won't. This is my little food pouch I keep in here. There's 2 packets of oatmeal, apple cinnamon, my favorite, Jesse's favorite. Coffee, tea, there's 2 soup mixes in there, and that's simply because if you get lost or injured or anything happens, you got a little bit of food with you. So I'm going to leave that out because I'm going to make my coffee. I keep a life straw in here, and I have used this many times, as you can tell. This really works great. I can't say enough about them. Stick it in the water, drink through it, filters your water. What more do you need? I've had this from this tube. I forget what it was from, what was originally on it. And I put some bank line on it and duct tape. Keep it in here. So that's great. I have my headlamp. I have 4 of these 10-hour hand warmers, and I have 4 because I figure I have 2 for my feet, 2 for my hands, and I have 2 sets. And I carry 2 sets because, like I said, I often have Jessie with me. I gotta carry stuff for her too. This is the extra large Mylar emergency blanket, 50-gallon trash liner, This is my cotton balls with Vaseline, and I have a little bit of pine resin in there for starting fires. 100 feet of paracord, and that's it from there. So, you know, between these two things right here and the duct tape and the paracord, I mean, I have a full shelter. I have these, I can keep us nice and warm. I can use the Mylar blanket, as you know, along the back of the shelter to draw the heat in. So, I'm all good there. In this end, I have a multi-tool and a spare ferro rod. This multi-tool, it's a Guidesman series. I love this multi-tool. I use this a lot. I like it because it's spring-loaded. It's got every tool you need. It's even, you know, it's got a pretty nice little knife on it. It's got the ruler. It's got an awl in it, all your screwdrivers. And this is one of my favorite features, and as you can see, it's full of sawdust. I need to clean that out. Sharp as the dickens. And it's got a hook on the end where it could be used as a gut hook. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. This little saw is very, very sharp. Big file. I've actually used that for sharpening stuff. So anyway, it's a great multi-tool. I like that a lot. I got that at Menards several years ago. I think I got it in their clearance thing, because I have two of them. I have another one just like it in my really big pack. I think I paid $3 each in the clearance thingy. I know Karen Chakey and Sean from House of Fire 72, they go to Menards as well. I love that store. You can get a lot of really good deals there. Okay, and this end is my fishing kit. I keep stringer in there that's been well used. Spool of fishing line. A little round container that had the waxworms in it when I was ice fishing, and when I was done with them I kept that, and it snaps shut and seals pretty good. And I have all different size slip shot sinkers, some jigs, and all different size hooks in that. And then I have in this little red thing, it's a repair kit for a fishing rod. Let me just show you quick. What I do, I should say. Inside here, I have just the tip from, almost dumped it out. Just the tips, and I have 3 different sizes, small, medium, and large. Just the tip for a fishing rod. And I use a zip tie and put it on the end of a branch. And then I have the spool of line here. There you go, automatic fishing rod. So I have that. So I have a full fishing rod right here. And lures, and hooks and sinkers, and jigs. So that's my fishing kit. And then I have the yo-yo reels. And that's it, guys. That is my minimalist kit. And when I say minimalist kit, it's got everything. I call it a minimalist kit because it's very small and it's very lightweight. I mean, you know, I throw that baby over my shoulder and I'm good to go. I also carry, and I took it out just because I had some stuff in it that I want to switch out. I normally carry a bag in there for water that I can put water in and then drink through this to filter it. Today I brought my this because I'm gonna have some lunch. Oops, and inside here, just back this up. I'm gonna try that smoked tuna thing that Karen Chakey told me about. I'm gonna try that out today. That ought to be hysterical. And I have my stove ring from Sean at House of Fire 72. I'm gonna give that a shot. I'm gonna make some coffee. Got my Snuggie on my water bottle here, and I often have this whole setup, all this stuff together, my little alcohol stove. I often have all this together where I just carry this. I have a carabiner on it where I can hook it on my belt if I want, or I just carry it by the carabiner like a handle. I'm telling you, it works out great. So there's my kit. And like I said, this is also a VR for Southern Prepper for his 500 subscribers. And like I said, congratulations, man. You know, you've got some really good stuff out there, and I enjoy watching your channel. Take care, everybody. Seems to be working good. Holy crap. Maybe a little too good, huh? Well, I'm just boiling water. And I have a big thing of water here, so not too worried about it. It should calm down in a minute. Now, as far as campgrounds go, this is a pretty nice place. This one doesn't have garbage and junk all over the place. Looks like they're clearing out the dead trees. Ooh, come on. Boil, boil. Sure isn't taking long. It's only been a couple minutes. I just wanted to see how well this worked and how long it took to boil the water. I put it on the tuna can to give it a little more clearance, and there was a little oil in there yet from the tuna, so that's probably why it's flaring up so much. But we're getting pretty close here to a boil. I'll get back to you in a minute and let you know how long it was. 4 minutes and 26 seconds, and that is more than enough of a boil for me for coffee. So, you're right, Sean. Set her up on a cat food can or a tuna can. Works great. Oh, I forgot a spoon, so I whittled myself a stirring stick. Little ingenuity there.